Hello there, my darling. Sawadee namaste, and especially fuck you, Eeichiro Oda. In today's video, it's not going to be a review video, more like a rant. It is about my opinion regarding the recent fiasco regarding this particular character over here not joining the Straw Hat crew. So if you're one of those guys who've been following One Piece for a very long time, I'm talking about like ever since that Arlong arc has been new, alright? You are going to be extremely pissed when you have followed this freaking anime, this manga, for so long, only to be disappointed when Oda promised us something, only to just backpedal and do something completely different about it. So yeah, this is Yamato. She is a character from Wano. She is Kaido's son or daughter, if you're one of those people who don't agree that she being a trans and all that. This girl has been hyped up by Oda for 1.5 years, almost half of the entire duration of the Wano arc, to join the crew next. And in the recent chapter of the manga, like in episode 1057, for some reason she decided not to. And the reason why she does that, I have no idea. We all have no idea. She literally does that off screen. She mentioned to the crew and Luffy that she does not want to join the crew all of a sudden, and it got literally off screen. She literally does that off screen. No other why. A lot of people, they truly believe that Yamato is going to be the next Straw Hat, and it turns out that she didn't become one. It freaking sucks. She has like a lot of figures and like enemy figures planned for her, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen to those now. Pretty sure that all of those gonna be cancelled, or the fact that all those figurines that they are going to just drop in value after this one chapter. Now, what's gonna happen to Yamato in the future? I am not sure, but I'm pretty sure that she is going to be forgotten forever. Because I do believe that originally Oda intended for her to be the next Straw Hat crew. Definitely yes, because she is literally hyped up ever since her introduction to be the next crew member. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But for some reason, maybe during the mid arc or something, when she like couple of months after she was introduced, and she showed. Literally, the chapter 1000, the 1000 chapter of One Piece in the manga was literally revolved about her a bit. She literally appeared in a flashback with Ace. Yeah, she literally took like 8 pages. She was literally featured in 8 pages of the 1000 chapter of One Piece manga, and she became a core part of it. And now we got this news that Yamato isn't joining. So yeah, I got a feeling that halfway, Oda suddenly got tired of Yamato and decided to just not want her to be part of the crew. So that's a bad idea. That means Oda really hates her the same way that Oda hated Ace. Ace was killed because Oda actually said in an SBS that he do not like Ace so much, and he is trying his best he tried his best trying to make Ace's influence in the manga, in the whole entire story, to be not as much. So he doesn't have to draw him again. But due to the fact that he is so popular with the fans, and Shonen or Shonen Jump is controlled by it is a public company, it's not a private company. So the investors, they will want Ace to be featured over and over again, despite the fact that Oda tries his best to write off the character and not give him so much attention anymore. And now that the same has been done to Yamato, so yeah, this is a really really bad thing, meaning that after this, Yamato saying that he is going to be in Wano for a while, and she will probably join the Straw Hats after she's done venturing into exploring Wano. I don't think that is ever going to happen. I think that's bullshit. I think Oda will literally just write her off from the entirety of the story and never feature her again, and to never feature her again, not even in like one of those mini stories that you see on the cover of each manga. I'm pretty sure that Oda's answer to why Yamato is written off as the next Straw Hat member is due to the fact that he just hates her. I guess there's a good reason for that, because she's a pretty confusing character to deal with, considering that she thinks that she's Odin. She thinks she's Odin. She even calls herself Odin, not Yamato, and she is, the gender is confusing. I don't know if a lot of people do not know whether to refer to her as a male or a female. She said that she's a male. She is it a trans thing? Is a trans thing. She identifies as Odin. That means she identifies as a male, right? Maybe, I don't know. But Sanji, though, during the time where Yamato was having went to this bath went to the hot sauna. What do you call that thing again? Water bath or something, like a spring bath, hot spring bath with the guys. Sanji actually bled through his nose, meaning that Sanji actually actually sees Yamato as a girl. He literally bled through his nose, saying like he just saw bare tits for the first time. Yeah, don't know what the hell it's all about. So yeah, I get a feeling that the reason why I think Oda like messed up or something during the design of Yamato and decided not to have her be part of the crew, because it's going to lead to a bunch of really awkward and cringe situations, something like that. Maybe based on politics, heavily centered on politics and stuff. I guess it is why he doesn't want Yamato to be part of the Straw Hats, meaning that this is literally the death of this character. We will never see her ever again. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, when the crew revisits Wano, she is probably absent. She is nowhere to be found. Or probably Oda will write her to be someone completely different. Maybe she suddenly decided to be like a bad guy or something and realized that Odin is not what she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be an Oni or something, and decided to just follow on through her father's footsteps and became like the new leader of the Beast Pirates or something. That's gonna suck. Even though it sucks, but I think it is a lot more interesting than what current Yamato is. The current arc of Yamato is. I have to say that I am not a writer, but if I'm not a writer, but I can understand the pain that Oda gets through when writing Yamato. It is kind of confusing. It's a mess. The it's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's both politically and whether or not people are going to judge you and stuff like that. And not to mention that Japan itself is a very conservative society, and having a character like Yamato is a little bit too far into the future or something like that. Japan is not ready for someone like Yamato, I guess. Or the fact that Oda himself is so absolutely confused when it comes to depicting Yamato for what she is. I mean, you need to know something, that Oda is a mangaka that was that started One Piece in the 1990s or something. That was like 30 years ago, dude. He came from a time where it was the past. It was different in the past. Back then, times were different. I mean, like in the 1990s, right? People who wear men who wear female clothing, they tend to be made fun of. They were made fun of, and they were made fun of. You can call them a lot of slurs, and nobody will care. Transgenderism is still seen as something of a comedic value back then. So, you know, Oda just came from a different time, and I guess he's not ready to deal with this particular character as of yet, so he decided to just write her off. Yeah, I said it. So there you go. That's like my rant for today's video regarding Yamato not joining the Straw Hats. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I hope that you enjoy my rant, and if you got any negative comments to say about it, feel free to keep it to yourself, because I don't want you to be decorating my video with your ass pain. Toodaloo. Bye. Hopefully that you subscribe.